The gray squirrel, Sciurus carolinensis, is native to eastern North America. Like many other squirrels, it is a scatter hoarder, meaning it hoards food in numerous small caches for later recovery. Squirrels make several thousand caches each season and have accurate spatial memories that help them retrieve the food. Squirrels will even use deceptive behavior to prevent other animals from retrieving their cached food. Squirrels will pretend to bury the object if they feel that they are being watched. They mime burying the food while actually concealing it in their mouths. These behaviors are not innate in squirrels and suggest a capacity for thought. Gray squirrels build nests in the forks of trees consisting mainly of dry leaves and twigs. They insulate them with moss, thistledown, dried grass, and feathers. They may also nest in the attic or exterior walls of houses where they are regarded as pests. Golden-mantled ground squirrel, Calospermophilus lateralis, is native to western North America. It is common and widespread through the Rocky Mountains of British Columbia and Alberta, and through much of the western United States. Golden-mantled ground squirrels are found in forests, meadow margins, and sagebrush, especially in areas with many rocks or forest litter that provide shelter. Adults are generally about 9 to 11 inches long and weigh less than a pound. The mantle across their shoulders is tawny to reddish, and the species is distinguished from similar ground squirrels by a black bordered white stripe going down each side of the back. These squirrels are omnivorous, feeding on pine nuts, acorns, herbs and shrubs, fungi, many kinds of insects, eggs, young birds, lizards, and carrion. They will beg for human food at wildlife-urban interfaces. Columbian ground squirrels are the size of a foot-long submarine sandwich with a tail half as long. They have rust-colored fur on their faces and pale eye rings. Their bodies have salt and pepper to brown fur. They are very vocal, using chatters, chirps, shrill cries, and growls. The ground squirrels are types of rodents which are found in alpine and subalpine areas along the edges of meadows and grasslands. They live in colonies in the Rocky Mountains of Alberta and British Columbia, as well as Montana, central Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. In the early part of the season, Columbian ground squirrels primarily eat succulent, fresh vegetation. When the vegetation grows tougher, they are inclined to eat more grains and seeds. Occasionally, the squirrels will eat birds, insects, and other small animals. By the end of the season, they appear enormously fat. Columbian ground squirrels have ample fat supplies when entering their burrows to hibernate, but are weak and thin when they emerge the following spring. Their hibernation period is 8 to 9 months. The groundhog, Marmota monax, also known as a woodchuck, is a rodent of the family Sciuridae, belonging to the group of large ground squirrels known as marmots. Groundhogs are found throughout North America, in much of the United States, across Canada, and into Alaska. Mostly herbivores, groundhogs eat primarily wild grasses and other vegetation, including berries and agricultural crops when available. Groundhogs also occasionally eat small animals such as grubs, grasshoppers, snails, and even baby birds. An adult groundhog can eat more than a pound of vegetation daily. In June, their metabolism slows, and while their food intake decreases, their weight increases as they produce fat deposits to sustain them during hibernation. Chipmunks are small, striped rodents in the family Sciuridae. Sciuridae also includes flying squirrels, tree and ground squirrels, prairie dogs, marmots, and woodchucks. Tyanus striaceus is the chipmunk species found in eastern North America. The common name chipmunk comes from the Algonquin language family and translates literally as one who descends trees headlong. Chipmunks are about 12 inches long from nose to tail. Their upper bodies have reddish-brown fur and contrasting dark and light brown stripes along their backs, ending in dark tails.